Welcome back, engineers! My name is Sara and I will be taking you through your training to prepare for our mission to Mars. Engineers, today we are going to use real places on Earth to help us train to go to space. Today we will be training in the Neutral Buoyancy Lab. When you next hear this noise, I want you to find a space in the room just for you. Then lie down and close your eyes. Do you think you can do that? Okay, go and find a space now. Lie down and close your eyes while I tell you about your training today. The Neutral Buoyancy Lab is a very deep swimming pool that astronauts go into to train to use their spacesuits and equipment. Remember that it's my job to design instruments that will measure things on Mars? Well, astronauts need to learn to use equipment like the ones I'm designing before they go to space. I want you to stay where you are and imagine that you're in a brand new spacesuit with a helmet. It has your name written on the front and big gloves and boots attached. Imagine that you are slowly being lowered into the pool, knowing that you can breathe with the help of your spacesuit. When I count to 3, you can open your eyes, sit up and look around you as you're now completely underwater. 1, 2, 3. Sit up and look around this deep pool from the safety and comfort of your spacesuit. Just like on Mars, when we move underwater, we don't feel the effects of gravity as much. You will move much more slowly than you do on Earth because it takes longer for your feet to come back to the ground when you take a step. When you hear this noise, you can start your Mars walks. Okay, engineers, you can go. What might it look like to take big, bouncy, slow steps in this big pool? Your spacesuit is big all around you. Move around carefully as you take each step. Do you remember that noise, engineers? It's time to stop moving and stand still. Those Mars walks are brilliant. Well done. Now it's time to practice using some of the instruments we will need on Mars. Some take photographs, others make maps of the surface, and some even look for signs of water. All that information gets beamed back to us here on planet Earth. Each part of a Mars rover has a different job to do. They are designed by people like me, and one day, hopefully, people like you too. Each instrument is a different shape, and some can even touch the surface of Mars to help them do their jobs. Let's play a game to help us think about all the different instruments we could design. I'm going to call out a number, and I want you to make a shape with only that number of body parts on the floor. They can be big body parts, like lying on your tummy, or your back, or sitting on your bottom. You can use smaller body parts, like hands, feet, elbows, knees, fingers, or even the side of your head. It's up to you. Think about how you can balance while making a brand new shape. Are you ready, engineers? Three body parts. That's great! 5 body parts. Two body parts. Try 2 that are different from each other. Can you stay still? One body part. Okay, engineers, I think you've got it. Let's try something more difficult, shall we? We're going to try the game again, but this time in pairs. Can you find a partner? Do that now. This time, when I call out a number, I want you to work with your partner and help each other to balance. If I said 3, you can only use 3 body parts touching the ground. Perhaps one of you balances on one hand and one knee, helped by your partner on just one foot. Hand, knee and foot, that makes 3 body parts, even though there are 2 of you. Shall we try that now? Okay. 4 body parts. Are there 4 parts on the floor? Now try 6 body parts. Can you manage 3 body parts? Brilliant work, engineers! Thinking about new shapes and how things can balance and fit together are important skills when designing. We can use places like this to practice using equipment because it makes us move more like we would do in space or on Mars. Before we leave this deep, deep swimming pool, shall we practice what we've learned and put it all together? Okay, find a space on your own in the room, far away from your partner. Stay on the spot but turn and point to your partner. Give them a wave. When you hear this noise, I want you to do your big, slow Mars walk towards your partner, making sure you avoid all the other astronauts as they move. Are you ready, engineers? Go! Take your time, show me your best Mars walks in your big spacesuits. Find your partner. Slowly move into a shape together with just 3 body parts touching the floor. And relax. Sit down where you are. Okay, engineers, that's this part of our training complete, so find a space on your own. Lie down and close your eyes. As we start to leave the Neutral Buoyancy Lab, remember what we learned today. We tried moving in simulated lower gravity, getting used to spacesuits, as well as thinking about how we can design new parts of the Mars rover which are different shapes and how they might fit together. If you like training underwater, remember that you can visit it any time you like. Just close your eyes like this and imagine moving around slowly, but easily in your big spacesuit made just for you. As we start to move back to your school, I want you to imagine that you are floating back, as if the water in the pool is holding you up and helping you relax your body. When you arrive back at your school, remember that you now have some of the skills of real-life astronauts and engineers. Keep your eyes closed until you hear the mission noise, and then you can open them and stretch. Welcome back, engineers. and thank you for traveling and exploring with me today. I'll look forward to training with you next time.